if a service dog is biting your throat and tearing your neck apart, I don't think that's a real service dog.
Wishing that I could run away with you. Imprisoned by fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day? I don't know where you are, but I will find you. I will find
you. Welcome to hate comments video. So it's hot as hell in here, but this is the only place that I have like a stand to put my phone. So yeah. Also, look at that. That's just red from being hot. What the fuck? Also, if you guys are wondering, I can't run the AC right now because I don't want to like waste gas. I don't want to like turn it on right now if I don't have a point or reason to. Because currently, everywhere around us, the type of gas that this car takes is out. We would have to drive at least 40-50 minutes out just to get gas for this thing. So that's fun. It's been out for like what, almost a week and a half now. Not sure why it's out or anything, but yeah. So anyways, I'm fucking dying. Also, my walker's in the back. If you guys don't know, I have a walker. I've had it for a while now. Yeah, it's just sitting in the back. But anyways, while I'm sitting here dying of sweat, I guess I probably could like open windows around me. Give me a second, I'm gonna do that. Okay, this is gonna bug me. These like circles under my eyes because I'm so hot and sweaty. So, the first comment is, there shouldn't be servant dogs. Let a dog have a fun life instead of serving some human. Quit using innocent animals to do a man's job. As my service dog is sitting here chasing butterflies. Yeah, the fact that she actually gets happy to work doesn't mean anything, apparently. Also, something that fucking makes me cry every day that I leave is, every time I either leave with Hazel or we go somewhere where sometimes I can't bring Hazel since she's just in training and some things are too much for her. But Peanut always tries to come with. And it's the most saddest thing ever because we'll start walking to the door and she tries to come with. And I'm like, Peanut, you can't work anymore. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, it's the most sad. Peanut! I know she's out here with us. My little peanut butter. Hazel by the door. My little Peanut. She's retired right now, but she still wants to work. But apparently dogs just, you know, need to be fat and never do anything with their lives. You know, that's, yeah. Also, I should have said this first off. I think you mixed up the words servant and service because they're service dogs, not servant dogs. So there's that. And then can you guys let me know in the comments what this means? Quit using innocent animals to do a man's job? What does that mean? Like, does that mean like my fiance is able to tell me about 5 minutes before I faint? Like he's like, hey, you're gonna faint in like 5 minutes. Like my dogs can. This one's kind of a long one, so bear with me. Dog nutters never cease to annoy me. An animal near human food. You are actively sending our species backwards because you're so socially impaired that your idea of affection is getting people to pay attention to your mutant monstrosity by parading it in areas with the most audience members. I see dog nutters doing it all the time, walking pit bulls in front of an elementary school. They can walk it in a nearby park or forest, but no, there is no audience there. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about you, but every time I go to like a park, I always see people and dogs there. So there's gonna be an audience there. Second off, why did you talk about pit bulls? The video that this person commented on, didn't have Hazel then. Speaking of the devil. 2, there was not the single word pit bull even in that whole video that I know of. I don't think so, because why would I? 3, there was no pit bull in that video. And I also don't understand what a dog nutter is. Like, I'm thinking it's something like a person that's nuts for dogs or something like crazy for them. But like, what I first thought of is like wrong, and I should not say it on my channel. That was a kid, for God's sakes. You're a bad person who should be nicer to people. Okay, first off, why should I be nice to people who are not nice to me? 1, they were pulling my service dog's tail. 2, because they're pulling my service dog's tail, they had clumps of fur in this kid's hand. Because the kid decided that they were gonna, pull my service dog's tail and stuff. 3, every time we said, like, don't touch my service dog, like, stop doing that, this kid yelled at us, no. Me and my mom created basically like a wall. Like, this was me and my mom, and then my service dog was behind us. And this kid tried pushing between me and my mom. And when that didn't work, tried pushing between my legs. But I'm the bad person for saying, don't do that and please stop. I'm the bad person. This kid physically touched me. I did not physically touch this kid. I did not yell. This kid yelled at me. This one is crazy to me, okay? No, you were just being selfish to the kid and not let him pet your service dog. First off, I was on the toilet. I was literally on the toilet. This kid decided to follow me and crawl under the stall to try and pet my service dog. 1, you're fucking crazy if you think that a kid crawling under a stall is acceptable. And number 2, you're also even more crazy if you think that I should let that person pet my service dog while I'm on the toilet. Y'all weak asses are scared of ESA and them sniffing. Stop trying to give them a bad rep and acting like they aren't helpful. Haha, and did you have authority to film them? I'm gonna put like a screenshot right here, and it basically says like, I have all authority to, film someone in a public space. And I'm not saying ESA are not helpful, like, they are, but ESA do not have public access rights, as I will put here. Walmart does not allow ESAs inside of their stores. Also, if it's sniffing items, it should not be allowed in there. So this person commented on a video about Hazel on my TikTok, and they basically just said, like, where did I get Hazel? And then they decided to reply back to that comment. And it says, yeah, I don't know why I even asked. I'd rather go to a shelter than support a BYB, which is backyard bred. Did you find a grasshopper? You're weird. So, no one had any part of her birth. Basically, so, if you guys don't know or haven't seen the video of us getting her, my mother's coworker found a stray dog in the road that was pregnant almost immediately after finding this dog and taking it in. Had puppies. One of the puppies was Hazel. And yeah, we have one because they didn't want them going to shelters or anything. So that's why we have one of them, which is Hazel now. I just want to say that I don't support backyard breeding, but all I'm going to be saying is that if you feel good about yourself calling her backyard bred, like, whatever, I consider her a type of rescue, as if I did not take her, she would have just gone to a shelter. There's this comment. Basically, I'm just going to shorten up these because they're like really long. But basically, they said that if my dog isn't trained to call 911, that I'm screwed. And my dog, they said, would he be able to run off path and alert another human? Maybe. Not because his focus stays on you. Maybe there shouldn't be service dogs at all. You just need a sitter. And then someone else by the name of Wolf2966 replied, this is really long. I'm going to put it here if you want to read it. But they pretty much just said that there shouldn't be service dogs and yeah. And then the last comment to this thread, it's basically a trick dog at that point. Repetition is the only thing that dog is learning. It's not a service animal, just a pet that learned tricks. Seems like anyone can get a pet to be called a service dog or service animal nowadays and take them into stores, etc. They're not tricks, they're called tasks. And every service dog is different. Every service dog might know complete different tasks from another service dog. People have different needs, all that stuff. I have to have the camera like this because if I have it any lower, the sun like shines into the camera and makes it all blurry. So I'm gonna add a really quick video right here and then talk about the comment. Okay. So this comment is referring to that little clip right there. It says, the pomeranian, Peanut, shaking at the checkout around the 3-minute mark or a little after, you can hear the shot collar go off when the head lead hits it. That really bothers me. No reason for a dog to be getting shocked when it shakes because the owner isn't using the collar correctly. First video I've watched on this channel and have to say that part of the video I found disturbing. Number 1, I don't even own a shot collar, so how is she supposedly wearing one? Number 2, right here, I have a photo of that same day. There's no shot collar even on her. And then number 3, if something just like hits a shot collar and it makes it go off, that's a very defective shot collar and should not be used. Like, you literally got offended by something that your own mind made up and is not real. The whole car, it squeaks. It's just the seat though, but like, don't worry, this is not me farting, it's the seat. This person got mixed up on who was who because this is on the same account and, you know, it's on my account, but someone decided to comment on a video of Peanut saying that they commented on a video about Peanut and said, you handled that so well. But then they came back and decided to comment on a video about Hazel and said, if you're training a service dog and allow people to pet and break her concentration, don't complain if people distract her easily later. I can't talk. So that's actually entirely wrong. A very common thing that trainers do is they will basically introduce a dog to people earlier on, even while working, you know, as a service dog in training. And it'll actually help them later on with one like aggression and reactive issues. It's kind of like, for example, if you eat like just let's say peaches. If you eat peaches for like a week, you're not gonna want them anymore. You're gonna get sick and tired of them. This person says, I have a child who requires a service dog. I saw one legitimate situation in this entire compilation that could have distracted the dog enough to not perform its job. I'm genuinely curious on why you added that first sentence. Like, there was absolutely no reason to, but you just decided to just, you know, make your comment a little higher up. But another really quick thing, that whole compilation, you know, I'm going on part 8 right now. I'm working on that one right now, part 8. That entire compilation, that entire series of videos, it doesn't have to do with if one is like threatening my life or if one is just like, oh, cute dog, and then walks away. Like, that's not what it is. That's not the video. The video is just how people react to service dogs in the public. That's it. How many service dogs do you need? Also, funny thing is, they commented this when Peanut was already retired. I have one service dog. This person on TikTok decided to say that pets being inside stores is okay thing to do. And then I said, no, it's not. One, it's illegal. Two, it can literally risk my service dog and my life. And then they decided to say that people know not to take aggressive dogs into stores. I'm gonna roll a clip. I'm gonna roll a few clips here. It's like quite a lot. Like, I'll put either in the description, or I will pin a comment to skip this part if you don't want to see these things. But here on the screen, I'll put a trigger warning of things that happen in these videos. So yeah. Accessory on a service dog.
Do what?
Keep your dog away, please. That's not a service
My
dog.
dog's on.
Get your dog away.
Thank you.
Maybe take control of your dog, period. Pretty story.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's you. Your dog is causing problems in my store.
Yeah?
Yes. Hey! Seriously,
Well,
John.
it wasn't until he was discriminating.
I don't discriminate. I'm white. Throw your dog, please. Ah, it has to be you, Marley. You're that one. Be nice or you're gonna go home.
I'm taking those.
Jesus.
Gotta go.
This is a service dog, so he can't be interacted with. Get your dog, seriously? Chicken. Come back. Left side. Hazel. Hazel, come here. Here. Hazel. Yes. Good girl. Baby. Here you go, baby. Hello. But after saying that, I said, like, yeah, people do, because my service dog has they've been attacked before. And this person decided to say, I'm glad your dog got attacked, but it should have been you. Like, wow, thanks. They also told me that it was all my fault and that I deserved it. I deserved for Peanut to be attacked because I did something. I walked, and it was my fault Peanut got attacked. And then, just to put the final nail in the coffin, they said, I did nothing wrong. After saying all that. They did nothing wrong. This next comment was a reply to another comment. It says, do you understand the service dog biting your throat and tearing your neck apart? Then how about me? Are you threatening to tear someone's neck out? Or are you saying that service dogs will tear your neck up? What? sir, ma'am, they, them. Like, if a service dog is biting your throat and tearing your neck apart, I don't think that's a real service dog. Just saying. This next comment is from the same person, but there's 2 comments. So I'm going to read the first one and then the second one. So this first one says, "So I see you don't have a service dog anymore. White bitch just use them for her privileges. Stupid white person, you mess this world up." Let me do something quick. Hazel, you don't exist.
Little longer than a few minutes later.
Where was I? Oh yeah. I was telling Hazel she didn't exist. Hazel, you don't exist. You still don't, sorry. This random commenter said you don't exist. Sorry. I can't help it. So, apparently I single-handedly messed this world up. Also, what, like, privilege are you talking? I got a bug frame. What privilege are you talking about? Because with having a service dog, the only privilege I've known is discrimination and harassment. The second comment this person left says, "Little bitch acting like she can't say her dog's name. F off, stupid white bitch. You ruined this world. You white people did that have an attack, and I hope your dog doesn't save you." I don't say my service dog's name for mine and my service dog's privacy and safety. I'm going to put on the screen a few reasons why me or someone else might not give a service dog's name out to people. And I also didn't just mess this world up, but I also ruined this world single-handedly by having a service dog. And then the very subtle, "I hope you die" at the end with, "I hope your dog doesn't save you," because you're too fucking scared to actually say it. How do you know it's a fake service? Maybe your service dog is fake. Nobody can tell if it's fake or not. I love playing this game. Let's roll a few clips. Fake service dog versus real service dog. Let's go. This is not how a real service dog would react to seeing another dog. This is how a real service dog should react to seeing another dog. A service dog would never be inside of a cart. Real service dog in relation to a cart. Another example of fake versus real service dogs in relations to a cart. And some more, because service dogs would never be in a cart. A real service dog would never greet people, try and run away, or lick the floors. How a real service dog should be heel next to the handler. ESA do not have public access rights, as well as should not be blocking the walkway for other people. These are a few examples of a real service dog at checkout. A real service dog should not be pulling towards another dog. A real service dog would not be pulling away like this. How a real service dog should heel on a leash. Fake service dog sniffing items. A real service dog that is ignoring all items on shelves. I just want to put out there that it's actually pretty simple to spot a fake versus a real service dog. Service dogs can make mistakes, but if they're constantly making mistakes like that and not being corrected, then there's like a 99.99% chance that is not real. Coloring a dog's fur says everything to me. Sorry, that's so disgusting. It's an animal, not a doll. Dude, I thought dogs were fucking dolls. You're telling me that they haven't been this whole time? I did not know. I didn't know. I thought a living being with a heartbeat was the same as a plastic doll. My mind is blown. Also, it's not harmful or disgusting or whatever. Like, people dye service dogs for different reasons. Some of the bigger known ones is disabilities. People will color their service dog's fur to match the type of disability they have. Visibility. Some dogs, like smaller dogs, can easily get hurt by getting stepped on or hit with a cart, and dyeing them makes them more visible. So service dogs are worth quite a lot of money, and it's actually quite a known thing for people to just take a service dog, like especially if they're fainted or something, and dyeing a service dog's tail can actually help identify them, like from other dogs, like, oh, this dog has a blue tail, which is not normal. It can help identify and find them quicker. This one was pretty funny to me. So I told someone that Target does not allow pets. Again, I'll put up on screen like a bunch of different things that literally says Target does not allow pets right here. And someone told me to off myself because I said Target doesn't allow pets. The exact comment is, it's allowed, and it's obviously not. You really need to off yourself with the utmost speed. So that's all the hate comments I have right now. Next week I'll definitely have more. That's a bad joke, I'm sorry. But subscribe, follow my other social media if you have not, it's in the description. There's a peanut. But we're almost to 10K subscribers on YouTube. And I just want to say, like, a serious, like, thank you. Like, I don't know what we're going to really do for a 10K special, but I'm going to definitely do something special.